Last year around this time, something was off in some cotton fields in Georgia. After doing some testing, they found out that something was off indeed. They discovered a virus that is new to the U.S. called cotton leaf roll dwarf virus, a virus that has caused major damage in Brazil and Africa and can't be stopped once it sets in.
The scary thing about this virus is that we don't have any solutions for it. It's a virus that affects the plant, basically shuts down its vascular system, and the plant doesn't set fruit and has a hard time making yield, and ultimately doesn't contribute to yield at all if it does get the virus, based on what we've seen in the literature from other countries.
Since last year's discovery, the UGA Cotton team has been doing research funded by the Georgia Cotton Commission and Cotton Incorporated to learn more about this disease.
The research that these researchers do as it relates to cotton blue disease or various other projects that they do is important, because cotton is our #1 row crop here in Georgia. We've got cotton in 95 counties across the state. It's nearly $1 billion economic impact, and if we have a crop loss like they did in some parts of Alabama, or what we've heard and seen from Brazil, that would be devastating.
So far this year, they have already seen it in fields and suspect it can be found statewide. They're still learning about it, but what they do know is that it's being carried by aphids, which are insects that feed on plants.
This virus cannot travel from one plant to another by itself. They need a vehicle. Right. So the vehicle here is the insect, and the insect particular here is cotton aphid. That is more efficient here. So when the cotton aphid take the virus from one plant to other plant, it inject it in the phloem of the plant.
And once the plant has been infected, it immediately starts to take effect and will start showing symptoms. As shown in these pictures, the virus causes redness in the leaves and will even cause them to start drooping. In some cases, the virus can even cause dwarfness in the plant.
The stack, once they are growing, so stacks are like smaller, so what we call as a stacking internode, making the plant dwarf or a little bit like bunchy on the top.
Like I said earlier, there is still a lot to learn. And at the end of the season, they're hoping to have more answers and maybe solutions as they watch what happens to the infected plants in their research plots.
This year, as we progress, we will try to find what is the exact symptoms. We are following different plants that we have detected till now in our research plots, and we will be following, and we will be able to fine-tune the symptoms related to this virus by the end of this year.
Reporting in Tifton for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.